Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video we're going to be playing the global tournament. I'm currently off to a really good start. I'm 10-0 right now, and as always we're going to be trying to get 15 wins, getting all of the rewards, showing you guys the deck that in my opinion is one of the best, if not the best decks for the global tournament. So this Royal Giant deck here actually finished twice in the top 10 last season. I think someone finished 8th in the world with the deck and 10th in the world with the deck, and then actually the person who finished number 1 in the world their last few games were with this deck. It did better than I expected. That's why last season I used Elixir Giant, but this season on ladder at the end of the season I might use this RG deck because I think it might be the strongest deck in the meta. The reason why this Royal Giant deck is so good is it does fairly well against Goblin Drill decks because you have the Dark Prince, and also it has the ability to beat E-Giant because you have the Goblin Cage as well as the Fisherman, whereas most RG decks, when you just have the Fisherman and you don't have that Goblin Cage, it's really hard. Obviously, Mother Witch is so good right now. I mean, it's just one of the best cards in the whole game. And then the Mega Minion kind of gives you some air support. Just that's kind of the main purpose of it. It pairs well with the RG. Maybe if they have like Baby Drag and Inferno Drag, it allows you to get some good value against those things. So before the first game, if you guys want to support me, you can use my credit code BOSS any Supercell game. Really do appreciate all the support. It does mean a lot. So as I said, we are 10-0 right now. We're going to try to get to 15 wins, ideally without losing or dropping a single game. That would be awesome. And also, last thing I'll say is subscribe if you guys don't want to miss any of my content. Would really appreciate that. So here we go. We found the first game here versus Eric, and he's going to start with a Goblin Barrel first play of the game. Unfortunately, we aren't going to have a Bar Barrel in rotation, but we do clean that up and get a nice little counter push here. And also, I will mention this, if you guys want to use this deck with Log, you can. The reason why I prefer using it with Bar Barrel, though, is just because there isn't a lot of Log Bait in this meta. It's kind of ironic, though, because the first game here we're actually against Log Bait, but Bar Barrel's usually better against things like, you know, say like PEKKA, because they have like the bandit and stuff like that, something you want to have like a tank for, or just in general to, like, say your RG's crossing over the bridge and they go for something like a Tesla in the middle, you can always go for like a Bar Barrel to take it out, which can be really good. So that's kind of the main reason why Bar Barrel works good in this deck, just because there are a lot of buildings in this meta, and just as kind of like a better, you get more utility out of it on defense. But Log, if you prefer it, you can use. So we'll go Mega Minion here on top of this Valkyrie. And he's gonna, this doesn't, I don't think is a very difficult matchup in my opinion. We just kind of have to be patient. We kind of have to wait out and see like what building he has. If he has an Inferno, it's going to be harder because we don't have a reset to the Inferno, obviously. But if he has a Tesla, this should be pretty easy in my opinion. So we're going to Bar Barrel here. And then I might go for my first RG in the back now. Now seems like a pretty safe time to do it because he doesn't have that Goblin Barrel in rotation. And he just wasted 4 Elixir. He played that right in the back. What I can actually do is go for a Fisherman and just pull that Valk in the middle. He's actually going to go for a Princess too. So look at how much value this Fisherman's going to get here. Not only is it going to take out the Princess, it's also going to take out that Valkyrie. And what I'm going to do here is go for a Dark Prince in front of this RG just to see, like, this way if he goes in for a Inferno, it'll actually tank for it. As you can see here, we do get the tank down for the Inferno. So now what that means is we're going to be able to break through with this RG. He's pretty low on Elixir right now because he went for Inferno and Dark Prince, which is 9 Elixir. And that Dark Prince was really smart. I had a feeling that he had Inferno, so we ended up predicting it. We're going to Bar Barrel like this. He's going to go for the Princess. And yeah, damage has already been dealt. Look at that tower in triple digits. We'll just go for RG in the back here. And hopefully this Mega, yep, that takes it out. That's even better for us. So let's just go for a Fisherman here on top of this Dark Prince. We do have Mother Witch at the ready, but I'm actually going to Dark Prince just because I think we would have taken too much damage. I'm going to go for a Bar Barrel here, trying to like predict the Inferno, which he has to play. There it is. He actually has to play it further on the left, and that's why you want to go RG in the back in this matchup, because you can outcycle the Infernos. Like right now, he does not have his Inferno in rotation. He's to drop a couple more cards, so that's 1. That's 2. Let's see if he's going to play it right now. He doesn't have the Elixir, so RG is actually going to lock on that tower, and that is going to be a good game. We get a nice win there. Honestly, I don't even think this is like a very, very easy matchup. We just played it very well. Obviously, that first Dark Prince in front of the Royal Giant, but very, very good Log Bait players. You might struggle a little bit just because the Inferno, you don't have a reset for it, and they But then again, he didn't have Goblin Gang. He kind of had a weird variant there. So I don't know. Dark Prince and Val, kind of an interesting variant for sure. Anyway, though, 11-0. Let's try to keep it up on our way to try and get to 15-0. That's the goal, not losing a game. I mean, if we lose one, it's all right. But obviously, why would you want to lose one if you go flawless? That's obviously better. So he's going to go for Bandit. We're going to go ahead and just Dark Prince right on top of it. I don't know like what this is yet, but Bandit typically means PEKKA, but that's obviously jumping to conclusions. It could be something completely different. He's got the bats, and it's going to be Mega Knight. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to wait and see if we can get our King Tower activated off of this Mega Knight. If you don't know how to do it with the Fisherman, it's really, really easy. We're just going to go ahead and do it. I might have actually dropped the Fisherman too early. Oh, no, we got it. It's kind of funny because I was talking about how easy it was, and then I just said I might have messed it up. But we got it. We got it. All good. So King Tower easily activated there. The reason why I was saying I don't know if I got it was because I thought maybe I dropped the Fisherman a little too early. You do have to wait until it completely jumps on your tower before you play it. I'm going to go Mother Witch again, 100% if he plays bats on top of it. It looks like he does. He kind of waited, though. He's actually going to go for a Miner. I thought at first he was maybe going to go for like a Prediction Miner on top of the Mother Witch. Really bad Goblins, in my opinion, because those are just going to turn into pigs, obviously. We're just going to Fisherman that. And I think we're going to RG here because he's so low on Elixir. He just wasted a ton. He doesn't have enough for Mega Knight. He does go bats, and we don't have the Mother Witch in cycle, unfortunately. But as I said, he's so low on Elixir, so that definitely was the right play. We're going to bring his tower all the way down to 641. So, I mean, we just completely took advantage of our situation there, like knowing he was low on Elixir. Also, I don't even think, like, he's calling the good game. Like, he knows we probably won. Honestly, I don't even think this guy's deck is very good. I know, like, a lot of people in the comments, or, like, a lot of people, depending on your strategy range, of course, like, use the Mega Knight and stuff like that. But with this deck, it's so easy to deal with because, you know, the Fisherman, I feel like, is so good against it. And the Mega Knight doesn't do any actual DPS against the RG, obviously. Like, I mean, sure, like, he could play it on top of the RG, but when he does that, the RG's still going to get, like, 3 hits, unless he has a bunch of other things supporting the Mega Knight. So he just doesn't have any actual way of dealing damage to our RG, which is why this is just such an easy matchup. Like, you see, he's struggling to even just defend our support cards. To be fair, though, our deck is just OP. Like, I mean, the, you know, Mother Witch is so good. The, you know, I would even say the Goblin Cage is pretty OP. It's either I'd say second best building in the game after the Tesla. So just, you know, really nothing he can do unless I make, like, a major mistake. So, yeah, just very, very easy second win there. It's now going to put us, I believe, at 12-0. Let's see. Yep, 12-0. Let's go. 3 more to go. Reverse Anthrax. So, let's see what our cycle is. With this, I mean, we could cycle a Bar Barrel. It's a pretty safe starting play, but we'll wait, see if he wants to do anything. Alright, he's going to go Goblin Hut. Just go Bar Barrel here. He's going to go Bandit. Alright, so another deck that has Bandit. It's a little unfortunate that the Spear Goblin is tanking, but that's alright. I'm thinking we go Mother Witch here to get a pig going, and apply pressure as well. He is going to have a Ghost, so gotta watch out for that. We're going to go Dark Prince here. This will take out the Spear Goblins. I don't know what he's using. Like, I actually have no idea. I wonder if it maybe is like PEKKA, or it could be Mega Knight again. There we go. We have our answer. So PEKKA is going to be a little harder than Mega Knight because, of course, it actually does DPS to your RG. Very, very interesting poison. I would not recommend doing that like this guy just did. I don't think that's very good value. In fact, now he's so low on Elixir, and we have the Mega Minion and Fisherman still alive, so I'm going to pressure here. He's going to go Goblin Hut, but what we can do... Actually, I was thinking of playing Bar Barrel. Let's go Mother Witch, because we'll get some pigs going, too, actually. That zap actually helped us, because it killed the Fisherman, so the Fisherman didn't kill that, so we get an extra hog. He's so low on Elixir, he's probably going to Ghost or Ewiz, but it's already going to be too late. He does go for the Ghost, as I expected. We're just going to Bar Barrel this, and then he's so low on Elixir, he might go Ewiz, but that's why I went Mega Minion to take out, like, the Ewiz or Bandit that he played. It's just going to kill it. And then maybe even get a hit on the tower because he doesn't have a zap in rotation, as we already know. Megamini does get one hit on the tower, and just like that, we pretty much already won the game because all we need to do is cycle 2 more fireballs on top of the tower, so that's just so easy. We can just go for a cage here, just set up some defense, but I honestly don't think this guy has any chance of winning this game. Like, pretty much none, if I'm telling you guys the truth, unless I, like, lose connection. That's the only way I could see myself losing this. That's how confident I am right now. I'm even going to go for an RG in the left lane right now because I would rather take the tower with an RG than having to spend 2 fireballs, because 2 fireballs is 8 elixir, 1 RG is 6, and obviously he has to, you know, commit elixir to stopping an RG, and there we go, we take it out. So we just have to defend this PEKKA, and it's pretty much GG. We're going to go for a bar barrel here on top of this E-Wiz. And I guess we'll just roll a giant. Oh, he's going to go drill. He didn't even use that the whole game for whatever reason. So, I'm just going to... We could even give him the tower if we want to. Just go for the 3 crown, because even if he takes one of our towers, it doesn't matter. In global tournaments, just a tip, I talk about this every global tournament video. If you're going for the emote, you should always try to do this. Like, go for as many crowns as you can for the tiebreaker. Because you... Or even not if you're going for the emote, but just like the global tournament badges in general. So, because if I show you guys real quick, let's go ahead and open this. This is my mini account, so I actually need to kind of care about what I'm getting. Hog is fine with me. I'm okay with Barber. I'm alright with Archers. I feel like we maybe could get a better common than Archers, but they're not bad. I guess we can take them. So, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about real quick. If you look at here, see how there's multiple people at 30 wins? The person who's the highest has the most crowns out of all these guys, so that's why you should always try to get as many crowns as you possibly can. So if you know you're already going to win, like if you've already taken one of their towers and you're about to get a second, you could give them one of yours to prolong the game so you get that extra crown. Just a tip of advice, those of you who take these global tournaments like very seriously, I would recommend doing that. So we're going to go Goblin Cage here. He's going to go Rage. That means it's probably Sparky or Elixir Golem. If it's not that, then it's something very weird. So he's going to go for a Heal Spirit. It could still be Elixir Golem or Sparky. I don't want to assume which one it is yet because, truthfully, it could be either one. Looks like it most likely is going to be Elixir Golem. So Elixir Golem, obviously very, very toxic, very annoying, as you guys know. But I think we maybe should be able to beat it if we play well. We'll see. We will see. So Dark Prince coming in here, going to do some good splash on top of that. Let's get a fireball here to kill that E-Drag, hit those E-Barbs back, and that is going to be a good game. I'm even going to call it right now. He's so low on Elixir. He's laughing. He's mad. But hey, I mean, that's what happens when you go like E-Golem push first play of the game, you get punished. Assuming I can like defend, which I was able to. He's got nothing. Nada. No Elixir. He's done for. Inferno Drag comes in, but that's a little too late, my friend. I mean, RG's already shooting away at your tower. Boom. 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 Wow. I could have even just gone for a Fisherman there, too. I could have just ended the game right there and then. Yeah. That's all he can do, spam the chicken emote, because he knows he's done for. Let's send the Barbell in. If it gets one hit, we can just cycle fireballs. Oh, Heal Spirit came in late. Well, that's a little unfortunate, because now all we got to do, unfortunate for him, obviously, because now all we got to do is cycle back to another fireball. We could even just spam all our cards in the back. Doesn't really matter what we do, because all we do is cycle back to another fireball, so... Let's, there we go, boom. And we don't even give him the I was about to say, we don't even give him the satisfaction taking a tower, but unfortunately he does take that tower. I guess it doesn't really matter, though. There we go, easy win, gonna put us at 14-0. Great global tournament so far. Can we just end on a clean 15-0? If we do, and this game's really fast, I might just play one more bonus game. Even though we do get to 15. I sometimes do this when I do global tournament videos. Oh, this guy knows who I am, I think, because he said, wow. Ooh, this guy knows us. We could actually show him that it actually is us. Just so he knows. That's proof right there, that global tournament emote. So, he's got, This is probably a Goblin Drill deck because we see the Tesla and the Bomber. So I'm going to RG because the Tesla is going to be out of rotation. He needs to play, I think, 2 cards until he's back to it. And it looks like instead he's just going to go Drill. Once that RG gets 3 shots, I'm going to go for a Bar Barrel on top of it. And that RG should get at least 2 connections. Maybe a 3rd. Nice. Great lead already. That was a bad Tesla on his end. I knew right when he played that I was going to pressure. He is going to go for Wall Breakers. That's a little annoying because we have to sacrifice our Dark Prince, which is obviously our best counter to the Goblin Drill. But as long as we can Fisherman it and he doesn't have anything supporting it, we might be okay. Because Fisherman and a Bar Barrel can clean it up pretty much almost flawlessly. But let's go Mother Witch like this here. Let's go for Fisherman. And then let's just go for Bar Barrel, and that pretty much cleans it up entirely. We do have to overcommit, but it's 100% worth. And then as we get into double Elixir, I'm pretty confident we should be able to try to keep our Dark Prince in hand for the drill, and we can just always have Cage for the Wall Breakers. Like right here, we have it in cycle, but because his is so much faster, that's not always going to be the case. But in double Elixir, it should get easier, most likely, because he'll have to deal with the RG pushes, and he's not always going to be able to pressure with Wall Breakers when he wants to, but we'll see. So RG coming in the back. We're going to go Mega Minion here on top of this Valk. I'm also going to go for a Fisherman to pull it away. He's probably, if he goes Wall Breakers here, they'll definitely give me some trouble. He's not going to go for them, though. He's just going to focus on defense, it looks like. So I'm actually going to go for another Royal Giant. This is why you want to play them in the back. Whenever you're against a building, unless you're against Expo, do not play RG in the back against Expo. Especially in single Elixir, because then you'll just lose your whole tower. But if you're against pretty much any deck that doesn't have Expo, you usually want to RG in the back. We're going to Fisherman here. Let's go Dark Prince. And then we're going to try to take out this Bomber, because I feel like the Bomber's pretty annoying. Where does the... Alright, not a good... That was not a good drill on his end, because we pretty much already played the Dark Prince, so we kind of just played it into a Dark Prince. He probably didn't know the Dark Prince was going to turn around, but regardless, that definitely worked out very well for us. So we're going to Cage here. He is going to... Ooh, that actually distracts the Fisherman. I feel like that's a good play, because now he can go Valk on the RG without having to worry about it getting pulled. I'm actually going to go ahead and Royal Giant into the left lane, because he has to devote so much Elixir to the right, and if I played it in the right lane, the Valkyrie probably would have ended up... the Valkyrie would have splashed both, so I think that was the smart play, and look at that, we're going to get so much damage on top of this tower there. We're going to go for a Fisherman on top of this. Let's go for a Cage on top of these Wall Breakers. This is just looking very, very solid for us. You can see having Dark Prince is so helpful. You kind of in this meta need to have Dark Prince in your deck, or Bomber, or Valk. It's pretty much mandatory because of how much drill there is at the moment. So we're in triple Elixir now. I feel like things are just going to continue to get easier for us. However, his cycle is very fast too, but I just think that overall, ooh, look at that, the RG, oh, he got a lot of damage there, so we gotta be a little careful. I'm gonna RG here, and then we're gonna get a Fisherman down to hopefully be able to pull away like all of the. Let's go Bar Barrel. Ooh, I played the Bar Barrel a little early. Where does he play that drill? Right in the front there. So we're going to Fireball here. And there you go. Things were actually definitely a little close at the end, like closer than I expected. I think it's because of like all the Goblin Drill spam. You can sometimes get overwhelmed. We'll give him a good game. He actually, of all the opponents we played against, I really felt like that was the one I had to focus up on at the end. Drill is just so annoying. So fast cycle, as you guys know. There you go, guys. We won 5 straight games in a row. Actually, 15 straight games in a row, but for the sake of the video, 5 in a row. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll try to keep this up in Global Tournament, go as far as I possibly can without dropping a game. Let me know if you guys want more Global Tournament videos. because when this is uploaded, there'll obviously still be at least 3 days left. So I guess you guys can decide, do you want to see me try to get to 20 wins with another deck? I'm definitely down to do that. Just let me know like what you guys want to see. I could try doing it maybe with a Goblin Drill deck. I could do it maybe with E-Giant, with another deck that's good in the meta. Just let me know. But make sure to like the video if you guys did enjoy it, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And thanks again. Until next time, guys.